So one of the biggest questions I get asked pretty much everywhere I go when I tell people I create filters is how do you make an income with AR? So I wanted to talk about how I create an income and how you could create an income by creating augmented reality effects and the different ways that people create an income in this space. At least the ones that I know of and the things that I do. The number one way to create an income as an effect creator is by selling effects to brands. So some of my main clients are brands. I've worked with brands like L'Oreal, Warner Music. I've even worked with Netflix recently. I've worked with Supergoop, OPI, and I've worked directly with companies like Meta and TikTok and Snapchat. I've even gotten a chance to create an effect for Coachella, actually twice. There's work you can do on social platforms now where you could be a part of monetization programs. Both Snapchat and TikTok have rewards programs where you could get rewards financially for the work that you create if it trends and goes viral. And so it's an amazing time to be an effect creator because of these different ways that you can make an income. So in the past, you could only make an income by doing work with brands or creating assets that you sell as digital products like templates or 3D models and stuff like that. But now you could actually make an income off your effects based on the traffic that they get. So you could focus solely on being a viral effect creator and make an income with that. Those are the two main ways that people make money right now as effect creators. And the different kinds of jobs you can create can be very vast. It can start as a simple face effect, or you can create a more complex makeup filter or a makeup try-on that's a very realistic product try-on for clients. You can create character effects for different brands or world effects or games. I've heard of effects ranging from anywhere from $15,000 to hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the type of effect and where it's hosted. So there's a lot of different directions you could take with paid client work in this space right now. And it's definitely one of the main sources of revenue for people. One of the best ways to get branded opportunities is by putting yourself out there, creating effects, and trying to find brands that like those kind of effects for their own brand. So say you want to work with makeup brands, one of the best things you could do is try to create looks that are inspired by the makeup collections you like. Maybe try to recreate the campaign makeup look and then reach out to that brand and show them your work, and maybe they'd be interested in working with you on future campaigns. Or maybe similar brands might see that project and say, hey, I want to work with this creator. Or you could start makeup trends that have no brand attached to it. Like I did maybe a thin eyebrow effect or an eyeliner challenge or something like that. And if those kind of effects trend, it's very likely that a makeup brand is gonna see it trending and reach out to you to work with you. So you could use attraction marketing with trends to try to work with brands that way. You could also post your work out there, which is another form of attraction marketing, but a little bit more like targeted to industry professionals. And that's by posting in the AR communities like the Spark AR community or the Snapchat community on Discord, or you could even post your effects on LinkedIn and share your work there. It's a really important place because there's a lot of brands there that are looking for new creators and looking for different work and looking for case studies and success stories, or just to see what the latest features are on these platforms. And again, you could reach out to brands directly on platforms too, or through their websites. You could share your work, your portfolio, case studies that you've created, and it's very likely that the brand's gonna think of you in the future when they have AR effects campaign, or they have a campaign coming up that would make a great AR effect. And also for rewards, that's pretty much dependent on trends and using new features and capabilities. But if you create effects on Snapchat and TikTok that are related to trends, or maybe it's new releases, movies, or trending sounds, you might be able to jump on that trend and have people wear your effect as part of that trend. And if you could reach a large amount of people with that, you can get rewarded for it through these rewards programs. And that's really cool. So those are the two primary ways to monetize as an effect creator. You could also monetize by creating digital assets and selling them on digital asset stores, whether it's CG Trader selling 3D models or Gumroad selling AR effects, textures, or makeup looks and stuff like that. You could also monetize by being a content creator. There's all kinds of bonus programs on social media, on all the platforms that give you monetization for content. And so if you can create creative content with your effects that goes viral or even gets just decent traffic, you could generate a little bit of passive income that way too. So that's an amazing way to make income as well if you're able to create cool content. It also puts you out there. You might even catch the eye of different brands that might want to sponsor your content. And so even if you're a micro influencer, if you have a very niche specific type of content, you could get reached out to by all kinds of brands. Let's say your content is about AR, there might be different headsets or games and platforms that might want to work with you. If your theme is AI, you might also get reached out to by different AI platforms. There's tons of emerging AI brands every day that are looking for different influencers to work with and collaborate with in the AR space or in just the content space for product reviews. So I definitely recommend all those different avenues for generating income right now in the space because there's so much opportunity out there and you definitely don't want to miss it. So that's my video, that's my tips. Those are the ways that I monetize as an effects creator, and I hope this helps. And if you're interested in learning how to grow your traffic, I have another video on how to create trends and grow an audience with augmented reality. I'll see you in the next video.